Hi, in last video we have seen how we can add the forget password functionality and change password functionality. I hope you get clearly how we can do that things. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we can fetch the data from the database and display over the page. And basically we are going to fetch the user profile data. If you see here, the point number 5 here, we have a user profile page, and during the registration we have created the model for this particular user profile page. So basically in this video what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how we can fetch all the details related to the user and how we can display over the user profile page. So in simple, or in you can say in the generic word, you can say we are going to see how we can fetch any data from the database and display over the page. So I hope I'm clear with my agenda. And before going to start, I want to show you one little bit things. Come here, go to the Visual Studio Code and then go to the navbar page. Here I have made some changes like in drop down. If you see here, well, let me show you. See, in the drop down, I have made some little bit changes. Like previously it was showing action, another action option, but I have changed that one to show profile and change password. And this things is coming from the navbar. So if you come here and in the navbar.html page, if you see here, I have label as a show profile and this one change password. So this is how you can add this change password URL to these things. And this one was as it is, like previously also logout is there only. So the only things I have made changes like this change password I have linked with this one. And this is nothing but the name of the URL which is we have given in the urls.py file. This one. And the same thing is displaying here. See, if I click here, it will redirect to here. And if I come here and if I click here, then it will redirect to here. So I hope up to this we are clear. So as I told you, next things we are going to show you how we can fetch this user profile data. So let's start. But before going to start, please like and subscribe my channel. Yeah, so let's start. Open the VS Code. Yeah. So we have a database. Database is nothing but the we have a model, and model is nothing but the table. And what is the model we have for user profile? It's a user profile only. So here we have a 3 fields: address, city, and state. So these fields I want to display in the page. Like when I'm clicking on show profile, at that time I want to display the state, address, city of the user, and that things we have already stored in our database. It will show you 1 second. Go to the admin, then admin, password also admin. Yeah, if you see this user profile, if I'm clicking here, I'm getting this data. User Durgesh, address Ranjanoli, city Mumbai, state Maharashtra. So the data already I have in my database. So the things what I want to do, I want to display this data over the browser. Right now I'm able to see this data through the admin user, but I want to display in the browser or in the page. So come here. Yeah. So after clicking on show profile, I want to display. So let's see how we can achieve that functionality. Go to the VS Code. Then no need to focus on the model because we have already created. Then go to the views, and the Django follow the model view template architecture. Model means database related things, view means logical things, and template means HTML related things. So first I want to write a logic to fetch all the data from the database. And after that, I want to store that data in one variable, and I want to pass that variable to the HTML page where I can display. And entire things we have to link through the URL. I hope I'm clear. So let's start. First, I need to create the view. So for that, let me first add the comment. For example, user profile. user profile. Then come down. Then def is the keyword to define any function. Then we have to give the name to this function. So simply copy this one and paste here. See, you can give any name as per your requirement, but the name should be meaningful. After that, default parameter, which is request. Yeah. And one more thing. If the user is authenticated, at that time only I want to display these things. Like at that time only I want to provide this functionality. So for that, what we have, if requested user or request dot user dot is authenticated. So if the requested user is authenticated, at that time only I want to run this logic. So what kind of logic I want to run? Here first I want to fetch the data like what user is logged in. So what is the way to check the, like in a simple way you can say like I want to check the current user, like who's the user is login. So for that, we first I'm taking one variable user. You can give any variable name. It's up to you. Then request state request dot user. So this request dot user will provide you the current user which is login at that particular time. Because see, what I'm doing this kind of things, because whenever like if there is 100 user and 100 user if going to click on show profile, so they must be able to see their own profile. Others profile they cannot be see. So to add such type of validation, first I'm fetching who is the current user. So request.user will give you current user, and that current user I'm storing in the user variable. Here you can give any name. This is a simple variable name. Then come down. Then what I want to do, so simply take one variable. For example, profile data equals to, then you have to specify the model name. So what is the model name? If you come here, see, this user profile is nothing but your model name. Simply copy that one, then come here and paste here. And one more thing, if you are using any model or anything which is present in another file or different file, then make sure that thing should be imported in your current file. So for example, this user profile I am using from the models.py. So I have to make sure this should be imported. So if you come here at the top, you can see it is already imported, because at the time of registration, we have required this one. So at that time only we have imported. So no need to import again. Come down. Yeah. So user profile is nothing but our model name, then dot object dot filter. So what I want to filter. So if you see this user profile, if you come here, this user profile have one this one relation with user model and having 1-to-1 field relation. So I want to fetch the user. So for that, this I have to copy this one and come here. Then I have to paste here equals to what kind of user you want to fetch or filter. So I want to filter the current user. This is nothing but the giving the current user. And who is the current user? The person who is logged in at that particular time. See here I have given user only, and here also user, but this user is nothing but the name whatever we have given here. For example, here we have given X. So we have to write X here. So don't be confused from where this user is coming. So whatever name we have given here, the same name we have to give here. And what kind of user I want to filter? I want to filter the current user. So copy this one and paste here. And here also don't confuse like both are should be same. No. For example, here you have given something Y. So here also you have to give Y. So whatever you have given here, the same thing you have to give here. So keep in mind like that we have to follow. So I want to filter all the data which having this field equals to this one. And this is nothing but the current user. And this is nothing but the model name in which we have that particular data. So this is the way how you can fetch the data from the model with the help of this filter. See, there is a one more way. You can simply write user profile dot object dot all. But at the time of all, it will fetch all the data for all the users. So so one single user can see all the other user profile data also, but it is not a good thing. User should be able to see their own data. So because of that only, I have added filter word here. And what kind of filter I'm using? So I want to filter the user which is current user. That's it. Then come down. After that, I want to return render, and where I want to return render. So first I need to provide the default parameter request, comma, then where I want to send. Right now, see, this profile data is the variable which is having the data. Now I want to display that data. So I want to send this variable, or you can see this particular data, to one HTML page where I can display that thing. So where I want to display. So if you remember, we have created one file, userprofile.html. This one we have created. Simply copy the name and come here and paste here. This should be in the single quote, comma. Now along with that, I want to pass this data also. So how we can pass? We have to take one dictionary, then simply copy this one and paste here. We have to pass the data in the key value pair. That's it. So this is the things when the user is authenticated. At that time, I'm storing the current user. And what is the way to taking the current user? So request.user is nothing but going to be provide the current user. That current user is I'm going to be storing the user. And here I have taken one variable, and what I'm doing from the user profile model dot object dot filter. What I want to filter? So I want to filter the user which is equals to current user. That's thing. Then return render, and where I want to render. So I want to display my data in the user profile.html page. And this is the way of sending the data in the dictionary form. That thing. So this is the case when the if condition is working. Else, for else, simply what I want to show. See, else means if user is not authenticated. At that time, what I want to show, simply message.success request. You must have to log in to see the profile and redirect to the login page. That's it. That things only. Nothing else. Control S. So we have created the view for our user profile page. So the next things, we have to create the URL. So let's see how we can create. Before that, copy this view name because we require this one. Then go to the urls.py file, then come here. Yeah. Then once I can simply copy this one and paste here. Then come here. And here you can give any URL pattern, whatever you want, but name should be meaningful. So I'm giving profile. And here also I'm giving profile only. And control S, then come here. Then you have to give the view name. Simply copy this one and come here and paste here. Done. We have given URL pattern, we have given view name, we have given the URL name. And we have to link this URL. So where I want to link this URL, if you come here, see, this is the show profile, and here I want to link that URL. So from where this thing is coming? So this thing is coming from the navbar. So come here, then go to the navbar, and in the navbar, see, show profile is there, and here I have to link. So what is the way? So you have to take curly bracket, then percentage sign, then URL, then single quote, then you have to paste that one, that URL name, whatever you have given. So this is the way you have to link. And this profile is nothing but the name, whatever you have given here. So we have created URL, we have linked that URL to the navbar option, whatever it's displaying here. Then come here, Control S. So we have created the view. This is the view. And we have created the URLs. This is the URL. And we have linked that URL with the navbar option, Control S. Then we have to work on HTML page, whatever we have linked. So if you come here, see userprofile.html. So if you remember, in one of the video, we have created this userprofile.html page. But at that time, I told you right now, I don't require this one. So I have left in the middle of that one. So I have removed all the code, whatever I have written at that time. So let's start. So first of all, we have to inherit the base page. So what you can do, simply go any one of the page and simply copy these things and come here in the user profile and paste here. And let me remove unwanted things. So I don't want such kind of things. This form, yeah. And here should be user profile, or you can see user data. User profile only. User profile. Control S. Then come here. Let me refresh. Once again, the type object user profile has no attribute object. Views.py file, line number 79. Come here in the views.py file, line number 75. Here only we have did mistake. Here we have did spelling mistake. So once again, yeah, Control S. Then come here. Let me refresh. Yeah. See, user profile is showing here. When I'm clicking on user profile, it's coming here. In the URL only you can see. And for example, I'm going on home, then coming again, then clicking on user profile. So user profile is showing. Come here. See, whatever things we have written here, it's displaying there. But this is not exactly I want. I want to display the data like username, address, city, state, this kind of things, whatever we have seen at the starting in the admin page, that things I want to display here. So how I can do? And first of all, 1 second, this things is coming in the middle because of this line only. So as per your requirement, you can modify this one. If you remove this one, 1 second, Control S, C. As I told you, this thing is coming just because of that line, Control Z. Yeah. So as I told you, now I want to display the exactly data, not like this hard-coded value. So how we can do? So this is there is the one way, take curly bracket, then take percentage, then write one for loop for each. Simply come here in the views and copy this one. And come here and paste here and remove S in data. See, here you can give any variable name, but here the name whatever you have given here, the same thing you have to take there also. So don't be confused. Then we have to close this for loop. So what is the syntax for that? Take curly bracket, then percentage, then E and D 4. Yeah. Then come here. So what basically what I'm doing? So for each element in the profile data, and this profile data what have, so if you come here, this profile data have the data, all the data which is have current user equals to user. So come here So what I'm writing, for each element or each profile data in profile data, what I want to do, I have to write inside the double curly bracket, this profile data dot that particular field, whatever you want. So I want, so for example, I forgot, I don't know what are the fields I have. So simply what I will do, I will go to the models. So where is the models? This one. So what field I have? Address. So simply copy address and come here and paste. Then simply copy this entire things. Yeah. So address done. Then 1 second. Then what we have? City. Simply copy. Then city. Then state. State. Control S. Then come here. Let me refresh. Data is not coming. 1 second. First, I have to log in. Let me log in first. For example, Durgesh, then password. You have logged in successfully. Then come here. Then click on show profile. See, Ranjnoli, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Previously, it was not coming because I have not logged in. So because of that only, that data is not coming here. But now it's coming. So it's coming Ranjnoli, Mumbai, Maharashtra. So this is the data, whatever I have. But there is a few more things I want to show you. Come here. First of all, I want this in a multiple line, not in a single line. 1 second. Let me copy these things and paste here. Control S. Then let me refresh. Yeah. So it's coming in line by line. Then the next things, not only this address, city, state. I want to display the first name, last name, username, this kind of things also, email also. So let's see how we can do. So come here only. Let me show you. Come here. Simply copy these things and paste here. 1 second. Way of so the way of finding that first name, last name is a little bit different, because if you see, 1 second, I will show you. If you see the model, here we don't have first name, last name, this kind of things. We are storing the first name, last name, email, this kind of things in the inbuilt model, which is the user model. So simply come here. I will show you the syntax. Simply type request dot user dot first name. And if you come here, let me show you. 1 second. Go to the forms.py file. Yeah, forms.py file. See. So whatever name you have taken here, so simply copy from paste there. 1 second. Let me first close these unwanted things. Settings for PY, then register.html, then admin. Yeah. Then go to the user profile and paste here. Control S. Come here. Let me refresh. See, Durgesh is coming. Then last name also I want. So how I will know what exactly I have to write? So simply go the forms and simply whatever you have taken here, copy this one. Then come here. Simply copy this one. And yeah, then simply copy this BR tag. Now what I want, so come here in the form dot. Now I want the username. Simply copy. Let me copy many more time. Many time. Yeah, now I can change one by one. So come here. Now I want username. Simply copy this one. Come here. Paste here. Then again come here. Email I want. Come here and paste here. Let me remove this extra one. Now it's done. Come here. Let me show you. Let me refresh. Yeah. So Durgesh Yadav, Durgesh, my first name, then Yadav, last name, then user ID is Durgesh, then email durgesh@gmail.com, address, this kind of things is coming. But this is not a like basically what data is coming. It's a correct only. There is a no any problem, but it is not looking good, and this is not that much meaningful. So what we can do, we can add some bootstrap functionality. So simply come here, open the bootstrap. So simply type get bootstrap. Then from here you can choose some design or something, whatever you want. So for example, I want, first of all, one second. I want card, control F, card. I want to display that data in the card form. Because of that only I'm taking this one. So as per your requirement, you can choose anyone, whatever you like. So one second. I think this one will be the good fit. So simply come here and copy this one. Then come here, go to the VS Code and see what you can do. Come here and paste. And based on your requirement, you can modify it. One second. So for example, this user profile, I want to display here in special. Let me show you how it's looking like. So this feature I want to replace with the user profile. So this feature, user profile, then this special title, if you see here, this special title, these things I want to change with my data. So what kind of data I have? Come here. Let me remove this one. Yeah. So user profile is showing here, and whatever data I have, I want to display here. I don't think this is the good one, but let it be. As per your requirement, you can choose anyone. Not a problem. So I'm going to modify this one only. So user profile is showing here. Now here I want to display my data. So come here. So simply copy this for loop. Come here. Paste here. Then yeah, okay. Then special title here I want to display these things. So simply copy this entire things. Control X. Then yeah, this is how you can edit. Then what we have, it with support something with supporting text. I don't want these messages, so let me remove. One second. Let me remove this entire thing. Then whatever I have, then go somewhere else we have. So let it be go somewhere else. Then 2 days ago something. Okay, Control S. Then come here, let me refresh. Yeah. So Grigesh Yadav, then username, then this Ranjanoli, Mumbai State, something is coming. They go, then go somewhere. So this go somewhere I want to replace with edit user profile or something, edit. Edit. Control S, then come here, let me refresh. Yeah, edit. Or you can say edit profile. Now it will look good. Yeah, edit profile. And here I want to give the label. So how we can give? Come here, simply type strong. And here write, for example, first name. First name, Control S, come here. See, first name, then I want to add this colon. Now it's looking good. First name Durgesh. Same I want to do for the all. So simply copy this entire thing and paste. And we have to change the label. For example, last, sorry, last name, then username, then what we have, email, after that we have address, then city, then we have state, control S, then come here. Let me refresh. Yeah, now it's looking good. First name Durgesh, last name Yadav, username Durgesh, then email this, then Ranjanoli, Mumbai, Maharashtra, this kind of thing is coming. And here we have given option for edit, but right now this option is not working. And this one also I want to make it bold, so come here, then this one, simply take this, copy this one and paste here. Control S, come here. 1 second, we have the mistake. User profile, or we can say user data, or what we can do, instead of writing a user profile, we can write some message like welcome Durgesh or username, whatever we can add. So come here, and what I want, 1 second. So simply copy the username, or copy this one, first name, and paste here. And if we are writing the name here, so no need to repeat again and again. Or what we can do, let it be, this is for learning purpose, so as per your requirement you can write whatever you want. So here, whatever message you want, you can write. So for example, I'm writing welcome, then control S, then come here, let me refresh. Yeah, welcome Durgesh. And this Durgesh is not coming in the bold, so what you can do, take one, this one. Yeah, now it's working. Yes, and there should not be colon. This, so let me remove. Control S. Yeah. Welcome Durgesh. Then this thing is coming. Yeah, good. And so this is how you can fetch the data from the database and display over the HTML page. In the next video, we will see how we can edit this particular data. So thank you so much for watching this video, and please like and subscribe my channel. Bye.